Austria has granted permission for the use of Islamic Sharia law in private contracts. Yes, you heard me correctly. Sharia law is now permissible in Austria. This controversial decision means that Sharia can now be used for arbitration purposes should both contract parties agree on it. Obviously, this has caused uproar in Austria, with criticism from those who feel that it furthers the Islamisation of Austria. Manfred Heim-Buchner, an MP for the far-right Austrian Freedom Party, said Sharia law is incompatible with the Austrian understanding of law and violates all moral standards that I'm familiar with. Unfortunately, our constitutional state is currently powerless against this form of Islam. But it's not just the far right in opposition. Interestingly, the Turkish Cultural Community, which is an association of secular Turks in Austria, said that the decision to recognise Sharia as law is in stark contrast to the European Court of Human Rights 2003 decision that Sharia law and the resulting introduction of a parallel legal system were forbidden in Europe. Whilst it seems that initially Sharia law will only be permissible should both parties agree to it in a private setting, I think it's really important to recognise that if you had told someone 10 years ago that Sharia law would seep its way into European parliaments and governments, we would have laughed at you. So who knows where we will be and where Sharia will be in 10 years' time in Europe. And whilst some rush to defend Sharia, they refuse to point out the many laws which violate every code of conduct when it comes to human rights. For example, as per Surah 538, the punishment for theft is amputation of the hand. And yes, that actually happens in many Middle Eastern countries. If you're married and you commit adultery, the punishment as per a hadith is death by stoning. But if you're not married and you commit adultery, you just receive 100 lashes as per Quran 24:2. If you commit apostasy and decide to leave Islam, Sharia calls for execution. And if you dare consume alcohol, you're punished with between 40 and 80 lashes, as directed by a hadith. Oh, and blasphemy, such as insulting Muhammad, carries the death penalty. And this is what's being welcomed in Europe.
New York.
Good on you, Austria.